picked the call, he said, your mom is dead. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I miss you guys very much, especially my YouTube family. I'm so sorry that I vanished into thin air. I had a lot going on. It's been 9 months of tests and trials and tribulations to testimonies. Yeah. And your girl has been through it. I've been through it. All the same, we are here, we are happy, we are alive. That's what matters. Because as long as you're alive, you are going to have trouble, and it's not something that you can get away with. So here we are, and I just want to say I missed you guys. I don't know what the channel holds for me. I don't know what to do. Everyone thinks I have everything figured out. Take time. Let's relax. I don't have everything figured out in my life. But yeah, let's start from the top. So from the top, my last video I posted was in April of 2024, and during that time was when my divorce in court was actually full force. There wasn't any idea to think about, oh, I need to post this or I need to post that, and so that is why I left you guys. Well, and also my mom's sickness was getting worse as the months went on. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I really went for a family dinner in July. My mom was dead. I never thought my mom would pass away. Literally like 2 months later after that day. Mom was sick in May, and not abrupt, but she's been sick for a number of years. It became intense in 2022. Yes. So, and in May, June of 2024, my mom was, admitted. She was rushed to the hospital by my dad. Because of work, I was not able to visit here and there, and because of that, when the family dinner came, I didn't even know my mom was going to be there. My sister brought her literally because we all know she was sick, so we didn't want to bring her out so much. But my sister did, and I'm happy she did. And I was able to take a picture with my mom that day, which I'll forever love. Fast forward, we finished the dinner. They went home. I also went to my house, and God being so good, like the divorce was actually in full force at court. So like we're excited. I was excited to get this done and over with. Guys, even the day of the dinner, I met my mom. The following day I had court. So I went to court, I came back, I told my mom, oh, this happened, everything is going good, everything's going great. And then only for by the end of July, like the last week of July, my mom was rushed again to the hospital. Now, as she was rushed to the hospital, this time I had to go and see her, but because I had a lot of things to do at work, I wasn't able to go see her. And one of the days I said I was going to go see my mom. And when I got to that cell, I saw her. I couldn't leave her there. And I called a few of my doctor friends, and they said, you need to get her to a specialist hospital. They have to take care of her, And so I immediately asked for a transfer. I informed my dad and my sisters that I was going to transfer my mom to UGMC because I wanted the best care for her. I spent every last cent in my bank account, like every last cent, because UGMC can cost, guys, it can cost. So in about a week, she was feeling, I think she was at 37 for 2 weeks, and then I moved her to UGMC. So within a week at UGMC, we could see some improvements. I was excited. Somebody even died in the next room. So I was like, oh my God, thank you that my mom is alive. And then, she had embolism, pulmonary embolism, and we advised that she should be on bed rest. But because she has been in bed for 3 weeks straight, she hasn't walked, nothing. My eldest sister goes in the morning with my aunts to clean her up. And then when I close from work at 4, I go to the hospital, clean her up, sleep over, and then come to work the next day, like come home the next morning, bath and go to work. So I was literally sleeping in the hospital. It was crazy because they won't allow you to sleep on the patient's bed. So I had to like chuck a pillow and sleep like this. I was going through a lot, but I was being gracious. Even at work, I was being gracious. I was being kind. I won't transfer my aggression on anybody, and after 1 week, my mom was getting better, and we headed into the 2 weeks, and she was feeling better, just that she has to walk before they'll be able to clear her. So we tried, for her to walk here and there. She was excited to walk for the first time in a long time. I took her to the bathroom, gave her a very good shower from head to toe. That was the first time she has actually had water at her back, because I only, like when I'm bathing her in the evening, I only squeeze it and then rub it. So it felt really good for me and even for her. Up until, when we did that, I had to take a video. So I showed to the doctor when the doctor came in the evening. I said, my mom walked today from here to the bathroom. The bathroom was in the same room anyway, but it was quite a distance. He said, you can go home. Once she's able to walk, then it means you can go. So I had to buy her a walker, and then we went home. A week or 4 days later, we had to go to review on my birthday, 28th August. My mom came home 21st or 22nd of August, and then the following week we had to go and see a nephrologist for kidney tests and other stuff. It was my birthday. I completely forgot, but then I remember that was my birthday, so I told my dad we would go on the 29th, which was a Monday. I request for time off and I'll go take it. I went home on 29th. My mom wasn't there. And so I asked where was she. They said they're taking her to the village. Her family wants to also chip in with the help, like take care of her, so that my dad doesn't do all the suffering alone. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. 3 days later, my mom called my phone, blasted my phone like so many times. I picked up, because when she was sick, anytime she calls you and you pick up, and she's like, won't you call me? So that day I called her, I thought she was going to say the same thing. And she was like, where am I? I said, I'm home. And she was like, come and see me. I want you to come and see me, like immediately. I thought like something was wrong. Sorry. Apparently she had called my dad, my sisters, except the one abroad, told them the same thing. So we quickly took a vehicle together and then we went to our hometown. We got there. When I saw my mother, my heart broke into pieces, like 1,000,000 pieces. I can't post the picture here on YouTube, it might be taken down. My mom was looking like something I have never seen in my life. And some way, somehow that day, I took the mantle that I pray with at What God Cannot Do. I have a white towel mantle that I use. So that day, I don't know, I just packed it and anointing oil. I don't know why I did that. And my other sister, she also goes to Alpha Hour, so she has the water and the band. So she also took water and the band. We don't know why we did that, but when we got there and I saw her, like I said, my heart broke into 1,000,000 pieces. And my mom held my hand, and I wanted to get up. She won't let me get. I'm so tired. And she was sleeping on my shoulder. After some time, she wanted to lie down. She said she wanted to lie down, Then we put her down, gave her food. So when we were about to leave in the evening, I put my mantle over her and I anointed her. I anointed her palm, her feet, and then the forehead as she requested. And we made her drink some of the alpha water and then we left. I went to bed on Sunday, and Monday 6 o'clock, my dad calls me, and as soon as I picked the call, he said, your mom is dead. My whole life just fell apart, because exactly a month before my divorce was finalized, I had my divorce certificate. I I went to the hospital with it and I showed it to her and she was so happy. She said, I'm so happy I got to see you free. And that day she ate the most, like since we've been in the hospital, she doesn't eat. So that day when I told her she ate the most and she told me not to sleep here tonight, I should go home and go and do something that I liked. So on 2nd September, my whole life fell apart because my mother left me. Sometimes I wish she was here. She would have been so happy. Anyway, that's how my mom passed away on 2nd. So from April that I left you guys, it's been hospital after hospital. I'm trying to go to work so that I can get paid, not lose my job. You know, I'm trying to do content creation for a brand on the side for their page so that I can get paid extra money, sleeping at the hospital, all of that. It's been a lot. Until 2nd, it fell apart. So I don't want this video to be too long. We will move on to part 2 until we get to this, how I got this place. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in part 2.